It was another exciting and engaging speech from Wendy. You started off very well. You gave definitions. You gave an outline of what you wanted to accomplish. You gave definitions that people needed. You gave tips on good negotiating tactics. So we were all prepared to critique and look at and learn from your negotiating session with Richard. So that was all well done as usual. To talk about just the negotiation portion of your speech, again, it was overall very well done. The things I liked about it is we started off with a good conversation, a little bit of small talk, which is sets the mood and keeps everyone comfortable. You thanked him for all the good things he's done for you as a manager, so that's always good to be able to praise a person and get more goodwill from their side. The third point was you always kept the conversation positive. So negotiating, you're kind of always, it's a zero-sum game. You want some, if you give up, that means someone else is gaining. So from that point of view, it's easy sometimes to become somewhat negative, but you always kept it positive. When he mentioned things about the economy or it'd be difficult to give you what you wanted, you offered solutions about how to get it, starting out with a 5% raise and then doing a 3-month evaluation period. And so you offered solutions, which was, and kept things positive, which was very good. Now, I wouldn't say the downside, I'd just say these points, what I mentioned so far is good, what you should always do, I think. Now, the next 2 points might depend on the person. One point which was brought up already by Donata was that you gave your motivation during the middle of the meeting rather than up front. I think it depends on who you are, and it might be some cultural influence too. Like if you're probably from Asian culture, you're not as direct up front about what you want, whereas Western people are more upfront with what they're wanting to meet about. So that maybe just depends on who your manager is and how you interact with them on how to introduce that topic. And the second point also related is you didn't give him any preparation up front, like the meeting was about a one-on-one. So you came in knowing exactly what you wanted. He came in not knowing what you wanted, but at the same time having to negotiate with you. Maybe it works out well for you because he's kind of backing off because he's thinking on his feet the whole time, whereas you guys are already fully prepared. I don't know if it helps to have both of you equally prepared when you're talking about that or not. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. I don't know which one's better, but it's just something that you might want to keep in mind when the rest of us try this next week. That's all I have. Thanks.
I'd like to call on